This is the new sales confidence website that we launched at the beginning of the year, and that guy there is me. And so we really, this whole thing, and I've been plugging it now for a year. We've got a whole sales team at the back for this. I genuinely want to bring as many people onto the membership as we can, and your teams. And they weren't expecting this, but I'm just going to ask a couple of members to come up. Andrew, can you do me a favor? Get up on stage, please. Can I get you up? Tristan, come up. And Carolyn, can you come up for a second, please? Just as a member. Tristan, what I'd like, I know you weren't, just to answer the question, were you expecting this?
No.
Okay. So I'm just gonna a lot of it. I think I bang on all the time about what we're trying to achieve at Sales Confidence, and it's a passion of mine. Some of you may have noticed that we just reached 6 years. 6 years I've been plugging Sales Confidence. Right? If you're tired of me, believe me, I'm tired of myself. But I'm here for the long run, and I feel like there's another 20 years in sales confidence, and we are going to the next level. We talked about the US expansion, but we've talked about our membership and the importance of putting members first, and driving and helping people get to the next level. And some of the people up on stage that weren't expecting to be here are current members, and some of them have also introduced sales confidence to their team. So what I thought is, what better way to share some stories, to put them on the spot and just ask a few questions about your experience. So Andrew, maybe if you could just kindly introduce yourself and maybe just share about why you joined the Sales Confidence membership and where you've got some value. See you later.
I've got 7 minutes, right? Okay. My name's Andrew Cowan. I'm head of commercial for a construction SaaS company called Sablono. I joined last year. I was one of your first members, wasn't I? So I joined last year because I joined a company that's a real startup. Had no people in the UK. I was basically sat on my own in Moorgate. Had to build out a team. And I come from quite big companies previously, and I'd seen the good stuff that was going on LinkedIn, and I wanted to start to really network with like-minded people. So I joined, and I've got to meet loads of really great people, enjoyed the coaching from your guys, thanks very much. Also with Phil as well. Where's Phil somewhere? There you are. Yeah, Phil's been brilliant as well, so definitely worth having a chat with Phil if you can. And then I got given quite an inexperienced group of people to lead this year, and I just don't have the time myself to be able to coach them all of the time. So I felt that actually they would get a lot of benefit out of joining Sales Confidence. So I signed up all of our team, and now they can network with people from across the industry. They can get coaching from some of your coaches as well, and that's just obviously helping me with my time, and trying not to waste any of it, as you were saying earlier on. So it's been really good.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Carolyn?
Yeah, I'm Caroline Canesson. I am the SDR manager for Vonage, which is a big telco IT company. And I joined Sales Confidence last year after my first event. James introduced the membership, and they had an offer, and I was like, that sounds interesting. And then they had great SDRs. They called me right away being like, hey, do you want to join? I'm like, budget, can I do it? And you know what, I'm going to invest in myself. The company also decided to back me, and they did invest in me. And the benefit in joining Sales Confidence is I got promoted from within. I was an SDR to cover the management of my team, and how do I even do that? And getting exposed constantly to a group of leaders challenging the status quo just gives me new ideas, challenging the status quo in the company, and helping my team being coached, getting to the next step, and keep pushing constantly to go further. So also attending all of those events, hearing all of the experience, it's just that this new set of ideas constantly, and also feeling that I'm not just on my own in this very difficult boat that feels sometimes that it's just sinking. No, it's all of us. We're all facing the same industry, and yeah, I just get a lot of energy from this.
I joined Sales Confidence because James would not leave me alone. No, not really. Basically, yeah, so my name's Tristan. I'm the Senior Sales Director for SourceGrub, which is a US-based company. It's basically, I describe it as the Zoom info, but for private equity and like VC world. And it was like, we opened up the office in October 2022, brand new team. And my last company we had like a coaching culture. You'd love that. And we had like we had this culture where it's always all about learning. You want to keep improving. At SourceGrub, it wasn't that way so much. And bringing the whole team on to Sales Confidence has helped me to drive like this culture of always wanting to learn, always wanting to improve. So every week when we have the masterclasses on, we put them up on the big screen. We all sit there and watch it, and then after that, we'll then say like what we learned, what we're going to take away from it. So, and one of the good talks we had was one of the AEs from Sales Loft. He's now moved. Misha talking about the fact he had earned over 600K in a year, and like some of the people that are junior, they're like, what the hell? Because people don't realize how lucrative sales can be. So for us and for me, the benefit is all about helping the reps learn, onboard, upskill, but also just driving a culture of continuous improvement.
Thanks. I realise you're going to kill me, but I do appreciate it. That's a wrap, everybody. Thank you very much for this evening. The networking and drinks will continue till 9 p.m. And then you can head home. But thanks very much. Thank you. Have a great evening.